Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 with more or less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched than the first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes. What should we keep an eye on here?
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first base hit, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now one out to right. Soto under it. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Now a long throw home. He beats it safe. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job.
The batter now will be Will Smith. In the air right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets 0. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Yamamoto.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pages drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 4, the first baseman.
First and second, 2 down. And now it's Juan Soto.
Now the right field.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's gone. Juan Soto goes deep. His second home run of the series. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Now the youngster Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch swinging.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. They get the out on Soto. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 2 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go, and we are tied 4-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That misses. And that's ball 2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next off releases, full count.
It's a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. The tying run at the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty got him swinging. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like.
1 down, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Now the 0-1. In the air, right field. That's back. Out of here. Shohei Ohtani goes deep, and that gives him a lead. It's 7-5.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball.
Back here at Citi Field, last chance for the home team. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. And a pitch. Out towards left center. Nootbaar makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
These guys obviously needed to win this game. Down 2 games to none in the series. You go down 3-0, guys start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out focused on the task at hand, got the job done, a win in the next game. All of a sudden, we've got a new series.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
A 7-5 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing easy is worth it. We all live and we die. What you leaving this earth with? Got him moving silly. Wonder why nobody ever make it out of city. Heard he got it.
Yeah. Cliche if it's not making dollars, baby, it's not making sense. How you picky with your art when you can't even pay your rent? Shit for years
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the hill, number 34.
Oh, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike 1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Late with the swing there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Kicks and fires. That one misses. Now 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And it's filled up. And that one hammered Pajes. Going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags up for third.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made it.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Struck out swinging his first time. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And now it's even up. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And down on strikes he goes. One away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some.
Back here at the ballpark, here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Soto gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Then there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Base is empty, one away. Juan Soto now.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Gone! That's his third home run of the series. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Kim.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Can't field it cleanly. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. A lot riding.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Ball one, no strikes. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. There's a strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1. And he deals. And fouled off. On the ground, Kim. They get the out on Soto.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work. Well, you can tell these guys feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
And your final 3-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Got the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
My pen way sharper than the sword. Keep it cool.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. Alongside my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us here. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, and even though neither team's going to be going home after today, Game 5 always has the feel of an elimination game when the series is tied up at 2-2. And maybe it's just as important as one, because being up 3-2 as opposed to down 3-2 makes a huge difference going forward.
Yeah, you don't want to be the team with their backs up against the wall in Game 6. This is a big swing game. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, David Peterson.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now the youngster Juan Soto.
The right fielder.
He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Foul ball. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Rojas settles under it and makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. We played an inning, no score. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Andy Pajes.
This one in the air right field. Soto gets under it. And there are 2 outs.
The first baseman.
1 down. Here's Juan Soto. Flied out his first time. Swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar moves under it, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Keith.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Miguel.
Now all even up. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in, and that extends the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Soto in his 6th season, 24 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Bounce to the left side. Muncy sends it to first. They get the out on Soto.
Now batter, first baseman, P.
Juan Soto now.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runner at second, 2 down.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hit hard, base hit. McNeil headed home. Pajes fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Pete Alonso, 1 for 2. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Checks over to first, back safely. Soto off of first with 2 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That to right, Soto going after it. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now, 1 away. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right side. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tags for home. The throw in. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third. Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see. He only needed 2 pitches to get this one. Can be efficient, can attack the hitter. That's what the manager wants to see. That's what his teammates want to see. Nice W.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line.
Hey, one more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, here like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been a heck of a series so far, Singy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're playing the last two at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own stadium with your fans behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go to a Game 7. When the crowd's even more fired up, the momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab, Rory Sasaki.
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed one run, but he took a tough loss. Got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
Look out! And it hit him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Well struck left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the mound in this one, Sean Manaea. What do you have on him, Singy?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
And now it's Juan Soto. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Check swing went around. It's 0-1. Marte over at second. McNeil at first with no outs. Good eye right there. On the ground. It's through for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here's Jesse Winker. He popped out his first time. Tied up here in the early going.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Out to center. Pajes pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. 2 outs. Runner on first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Line drive. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in LA, and up to the plate is Will Smith. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes Max Muncy. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep it.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. A double in the inning, but they leave them stranded. We played 4. All tied 1-1. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Juan Soto. And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Now one missed.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the righty deals. Swings through that.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
In the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt.
Now the youngster Juan Soto, 1 for 2.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
The pitch. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. Hit hard, that gets through.
Nice swing, good hit, kid.
No outs, runner at first. Here's Pete Alonso. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play.
Well, we don't see 4-3 double plays all that often because it makes you as the second baseman move away from the target you're throwing to in order to get the force at second. But he looked very sure of himself on that one. Nicely done.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. Third out. That ends the frame. Mets strand one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's Juan Soto. This guy has turned into a beast.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
There's the strike. Right-handed reliever. That one to first. And foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. Congratulations to the National League champions. These guys clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it, fellas, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
She's so persuasive, damn. She's so flirtatious. How does it feel to be so persuasive, damn? She's so flirtatious. How does it feel to be? Feel like the feeling of a soup press. Feel like I got no. Feel like I need it. Rest. Feel it's the season I should let go, and that's the reason I'm about my